Okay, as you guys can see by the title of the video, today's video is going to be reviewing my sales roleplay. As you guys know, I'm fairly new to sales and it's a hard watch. It's a very hard watch, but you know what? To have it in my YouTube so I can look back once I've progressed so much and see how much I've actually progressed. And obviously to have it there as just like documenting purposes, like I said I was going to do with this YouTube. It's a hard watch, but it's a learning curve as well. So I'm just going to like review it on Loom. So it will be on my laptop. And then I'll kind of stop where I think I could have done better. I went over some notes and I'm just going to kind of go over what I did wrong, what I did right, what I could do better, etc, etc. Obviously, this isn't my first roleplay, but it's the first one that's been recorded. So the other one was like, I just chucked myself at it, didn't have any frameworks, didn't do any like prior studying. But this one, I had like a little bit more of like a knowledge base on like frameworks and stuff and how to bring them through things. Still very shaky, which is expected. But this one was a bit better and you can actually see the video. So I'm going to post this one instead of the other one. The other one's just like an audio recording. So let's go to my laptop. Let's go. Hey, Patricia, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm from Lithuania. I'm good.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. My auntie's married to my uncle's Lithuanian.
Oh.
So just to cover up with you what's going to happen, what I normally do on these calls is, obviously I've got some notes from you, but I want to dig deep and really find out what you're here for. And I want to really see why you come to this call. So what have you come to this call for and how can I help you?
So, I actually want to lose some weight because I've been struggling with that for a while now.
Okay, so how much do you weigh now, sorry?
I'm weighing 71 kilograms.
Okay. And what goal do you want to reach?
I want to weigh 63 kilograms.
Okay, 63 kilograms. So 71 right now, and you want to weigh 63. And how tall are you?
I'm 169 centimeters, so it's like 5'6" in other metrics.
Okay, so 5'6" or 71 kg, doing it 63, correct? Perfect. Is that a realistic goal or is that the end goal, the big goal you really want to achieve?
It's more of a realistic. I think it's doable. Yeah.
Yeah, understandable. So obviously we can go out of realism and all this stuff. Obviously, like I said, I'm here to help you. And obviously with here, I want to see if you're a good fit for the program and obviously if the program's a good fit for you. So what's the actual like goal you would like to achieve? Let's put the realism aside. What's the realistic goal you want to achieve?
In the perfect world, I want to be 60 kilograms.
Okay, so 60 kilograms, 70 kg right now and 5'6". Perfect. Okay, so what have you done to... Okay, so what I've done there, for like a little sales program, I'm not obviously, but soon inshallah. So what I've done there, I was obviously clarify what she is at now and then where she wants to go basically. So her dream outcome and her current reality. And what I did well was she gave me a goal. But what I saw when I listened to like a recording of my sales coach, my sales mentor, Dan, he like gets specific. You know, you want to find the truth and you want to be really curious to find the truth because at the end of the day, you're here to help them. So she said 63 kilograms, which was obviously a realistic goal, which is the goal that she really wants to get to was 60 kilograms. So for me, finding the truth was good there. So I'm happy I actually implemented that. I remembered it. So we'll carry on to get to that weight of 60 kilograms.
I have tried going to the gym, tracking my food. I've tried that.
Okay. Besides going to the gym, tracking the food, have you tried anything else? Maybe drop the weight, maybe do another program?
No, never joined any other programs before.
Okay. And why is it that you kind of want to start now, basically?
It's just like I'm 11 kilograms overweight right now, and it's not like the best I can be. I would love to see myself being lighter and all of that.
Yeah, completely makes sense. So just to get a bit more understanding of your situation, so what is it that you do and what do you work as and stuff like
that? So right now I work as an editor. I edit videos.
So a lot of sitting down, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you live by yourself, any partners, anything like that?
I live with my mom.
Okay, nice. Okay, so with that sitting down, all of that stuff, obviously, like, you said you've tried to do a lot of diets and stuff like that, but besides the diets, obviously sitting down is pretty tiring and you can't really move around it a lot. Obviously, it's like, how have you tried to like tackle the problem of trying to get down to 10 kilograms?
What have I tried?
So you can see here, obviously, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm a bit nervous, as you can see. I really got thrown off, and what I did, which wasn't that great, and what I should do more is learn about them more, really dive into the discovery about their life, basically. What it was like, oh, what have you done to get to the goal? And then I kind of like backtracked because I've done, what did you do to get to your goals? And then straight after that question was answered, I went to, okay, tell me more about yourself. So realistically, I want to be more curious about their lifestyle because then it will tell me more about them. And then obviously I can get a better understanding of how their, life currently is. I'm stumbling over my words. So you see, I kind of like relapse some words and like say the wrong things. Like, so what wanted you to get to 10 kg? No, to drop 10 kg. Little things like that. But yeah, so far. Yeah, what have you tried to do obviously besides going on a diet, or is there nothing you've tried before?
No, I haven't tried anything else.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think a diet and going to the gym is what can help the most. I don't know what else can help me to lose the weight.
Okay, so you've been fairly active, would you say, or would you wouldn't say so? Because also you're sitting down editing, which takes up how much of your time, sorry, in a week?
8 hours a day, so a week. I don't know. I'm bad at maths.
And how much do you work in a week?
I work 5 days a week.
Yeah, 5 days. Okay, 5 days a week. So obviously you've been trying to get down to that goal of 60 kilograms, and you said you've been trying to diet and all this stuff. Why don't you think you're going down to that weight? Obviously, if you've been dieting and been working out, because obviously everyone that does that and everyone when it comes through our program who diets properly and works out properly and also does other things that our program enlists, they eventually get to their goal they want to achieve. So why is it that you haven't really reached that 60 kilogram goal?
I mean, I haven't like stick to the diet. I tried like doing it before, but I would get very like upset if I don't track all the food, and I would start binge eating, basically self-sabotaging.
Okay, so it's more of a problem of you struggling to keep on a diet more than actually like working out and trying to lose the weight. You say it's been a bit difficult for you to stay on track with the food eating.
Yeah, the food part is the hardest for me.
I mean, obviously it's understandable. A lot of people struggle with food. Even me, sometimes I eat a lot of food. Why is that? Like, you've struggled to get to that. You struggle to go on that diet and really work out. How long have you been 70 kilograms for? Sorry, if I ask.
I've been 70 kilograms for the past 4 years.
You can see I'm stumbling and really like giving question and then question and then question and not really intentional questions. So you can see I'm a bit nervous here and I'm stumbling my words. 4 years. And what have you, obviously, how does that make you kind of feel like, being that 10 kg overweight for 4 years and like, it's very doable to get down to 60 kilograms. So
I've been feeling bad because I really wanted to lose the weight, but it never happened.
Also, how what do you mean by bad? Sorry.
I mean, it never worked. Like if I restrict myself too much, I start binge eating. And, yeah.
Okay. So she gave me a lot here, actually, looking back at it now. She gave me a lot saying she binge eats when she doesn't see results or something like that. I can't remember.
I start binge eating. And
so when she restricts herself too much, that's when she starts binge eating, basically. So I should have really listened to that more. I was just like, you can see I'm just really panicky and on my toes, which is obviously going to happen, first sales call, but hard watch so far. Happens though. Yeah, let's carry on. But even if you're disciplined, you don't take some things as serious as others. For example, the dieting. With the dieting, you might be disciplined with the working out, but you got to be disciplined with everything in general. So, obviously, how would you view it from the sense of that it's the problem, and what can you do now instead of just being disciplined? How can you integrate it with your life, basically now?
How can I integrate discipline into my life? I can probably just do follow the diet, even if I fall off. If anything happens, I need to stick to it anyway and not self-sabotage and not keep eating more than I did before.
And do you think you would say you're committed to change?
I want to be committed to change, yeah.
What do you mean you want to? Because it's part of discipline, If you really want it, if you really want to actually make that change, you've got to be able to realize that discipline is the reason why you haven't been able to get to that goal. And if that's the case, then you need to be committed on your end, because we can do everything on our end, but nothing will change if on your end you stay the same. So like when I ask you, are you committed? Do you want to stay at that for another 4 years and continue to stay at that pace, or?
No, I wanna lose the weight.
But why do you want to lose the weight?
Because I'm not getting any younger. So
okay, sorry for pausing it too much, but it's just a hard watch. You can see, I'm just giving questions at the wrong time of the call. These things I should have said, why do you not want to stay at 73, 71 kilograms for more than 4 years? Why is it okay that you're staying there, right? These things should have been asked before, but I'm just all over the place.
So I want to feel younger, even though the numbers don't say that anymore.
Yeah, completely. And that's like I said, we have people in the program who have lost more than 10 kilograms, which is obviously your goal, and who are similar age to you. So there's 100% more doable. Obviously, it's just are you committed on your end, like I said, to actually make that change.
Yeah, I'm.
Last thing as well, I didn't think I really found the actual bottleneck. I don't think I actually found the reason for why she wasn't moving to her goals. I just kind of forced the framework down her throat because I was kind of excited to implement it, which is why even when I was on the call, I just felt a lot of resistance. I couldn't find the actual truth, which like I said at the beginning of watching this call, I said, you want to find the truth. You must find the truth. In order to find the truth, you got to be curious. And if you found the truth, then you can actually help the prospect actually get what they want to achieve. So that I didn't do as well. So I need to be more curious, and I need to ask more intentional questions, because I kind of just bumping and jumping around just to fill up the silence in the room.
From now on, I am committed. I will be committed, yeah.
show you're committed even when things might get a bit difficult, and obviously not everything's going to be perfect in a realistic world. You're going to have some slip-ups. Maybe sometimes you're going to be on the road. You're going to be traveling to a different country. So not everything's going to be given to your hands, but what you're going to be committed regardless on your end.
I will try my best.
Okay, nice. So why is it now that you decided to obviously make this change of trying to get to 10 kilograms, if stuff like that?
As I've mentioned 3 times already, I'm not getting any older, but younger. I'm not getting any younger. And yeah, it's just, I really want to be able to do pull-ups. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid, never managed to do that. So yeah, that's why right now it's start time.
Yeah, pull-ups are, but they're good to do, and it's really fun, obviously. But so okay, cool. So obviously in that ideal world, pull-ups are really good to do and they're really fun. But oh my core blimey, mate. Oh my gosh, happens in it. This is part of the cool. That is a horror. I know I just said that, and you can see I'm stumbling. You see I'm very nervous and a bit confused of where I'm at in the call, and how to navigate from where I am now, how to navigate to actually get in the clothes. Not just to get in the clothes, I need to detach from the money, but also how can I help the person and obviously get them in the program, because I know it will help them. Once you do lose that weight, how would you feel, and how would it look for you to be able to move around the 60 kilograms and be comfortable and being able to actually do more things and also do pull-ups on top of that as well?
Oh, it's gonna feel amazing. I really want that.
So you really want to get to that goal of wanting to do pull-ups, doing anything, going to a beach and really being happy within yourself.
Yeah, I want that.
Of course. And obviously, like I've covered before in this call, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. That's something that I always stand by. So regardless of how good any program is or any support is, if you don't commit on your end, then nothing will change. So that's why I say nothing changes if nothing changes. So obviously, how would it feel if you've done 4 years already, 2, 3, 4 years plus more on top of that? You've kind of stayed the same. Probably maybe you could have maybe put on more weight. How would that make you feel and stuff?
It would be.
So I keep pausing it because I ain't pausing it. But you see, the questions are very like and stuff, and how do you feel and stuff, and like I'm just like trying to use filler words and really like nervous to fill up that silence in the air kind of thing, which obviously needs to be worked on. I'm just like really confused on where I'm going at right now. I'm trying to give like a how it will be if she carries on like this, and then obviously I'll give her like how she can do. But I'm talking about pull-ups, like that's a pain point. Not being able to do pull-ups isn't a pain point. A pain point for fitness would be not being able to play with your kids, or not being able to take your wife out on an adventure because you get tired every 2 seconds and you have to stop. Given that pressure on your wife's side, how would your wife feel if you being overweight and she's in shape and you're not holding your end of the bargain kind of thing? That's a pain point. And I'm talking about pull-ups. You know, obviously on the call is a whole lot different, but yeah.
Very unfortunate. I wouldn't feel good about myself. I would let myself down. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not obviously a place where you want to be, and obviously you're saying obviously you live with your mum and you work an editing job, so you want to start doing pull-ups. But besides the pull-ups and anything like that, why is it like you truly come onto the school? Because a lot of people come into the school and they sometimes they are a bit scared to open up, and obviously that's completely understandable. Obviously, like I said, I'm here to serve you and I'm here to help. Don't get me mad. Don't get me mad, cuz. Are you mad, bruv? You see what I'm saying? How I said before, like fairly at the beginning, where I was saying I'm asking something that should have been like the call's like all over the place. This is the timeline. It should be boom, 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 not boom, 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 and that should be here and that should be there, and this should be switched around. No, you should have place the questions in order. You understand? To build up the call, and I'm going back to what's brought you on the call, which is the first question. Oh my gosh, it's calm though. It's calm. It's calm. I've asked if you're committed. Kind of gave like a half committed answer, and just want to see if anything else you need to tell me that you need to tell me.
I don't have anything to tell you. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm much confused now. Else. So that's obviously how the sales roleplay went. I'm just trying to learn out logic phase, and obviously I've written it all here on my notepad, and this is what I was kind of going off, and like I was saying, I was kind of forcing the framework down her throat and forcing her, like trapping her in a box to say this is your bottleneck, not what's actually her bottleneck. So I'm forcing her, saying discipline is the reason why you haven't reached your goal, instead of like maybe it was fear or it was inconsistency or whatever it may be, right? Like a bottleneck could be fear of a failure again, procrastination, but you actually got to find the truth. Like I said at the beginning, like you must be the truth. It's so important you find the truth, because that's how prospects are going to come on and kind of like give you like shallow answers, but you got to really dig deep and really find out what's behind those shallow answers and what is, you know, what's actually the reasoning for why it's hopping back. So I kind of like forcing the framework down her throat, mostly because like I was a bit excited, but yeah, I mean, that's how the sales call went. Wasn't the greatest. It was one of my, it was basically the first one, and obviously learning curve. So obviously I'm going to be posting more role plays and you're going to see the progression. But yeah, that's kind of how it went. So I'm just going to go back to my phone. Back on the phone. Well, hope you enjoyed that little breakdown. Obviously this is the start and this is like something I'm very new at. So I'm excited to obviously like show the journey of my progression when it comes to sales roles. But yeah, slow improvement. So these are the things I need to work on. One, I need to be extremely curious, find the actual reasoning for why they haven't moved to where they want to be, and just be curious about them as a person. I need to stop thinking of it as a sales call, more so as a conversation. Listen, I'm here to help you. I've got the answer, i.e. the program, and I need to make them kind of like be aligned with my mindset. One, they have to take accountability, ownership. Two, that the vehicle, the program that I'll be selling for, where it may be, is the solution they need. And obviously three, that they can do it. So that I need to be more curious. I need to be a little bit more calmer, slowing down, and ask more questions. Like why? Like why is very powerful, right? So my sister was like, just ask whys. Why? You know, you don't have to be like rushing all the time and be scared. Why you want to achieve this? Okay, why is it making you feel this way? Why do you believe that this is X is preventing you from reaching Y? Whatever it may be. So ask more questions. Don't get too excited and force something down their throat. If you haven't got your answer, do not move to the next step. I was just a bit excited to like work on the framework. So on my role play tomorrow that I have, so I have role play every day until Friday basically. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm gonna like try work on finding the bottleneck as best as I can and just diving in and sounding as like comfortable and confident as possible. Like I'm a confident guy, but for some reason, like I was just like trying to fill up the silence in the room. Like it felt so weird. Like if I would ask a question, she would give like one answered questions. And also you're gonna get prospects like that who are gonna maybe even be a bit more lippy. She was being generous and she was giving me like little clues saying when it gets too hard or something like this, then I start like binge eating and like basically like self-sabotage, right? So she kind of gave me like little signs. I just didn't pick on it yet. Obviously that comes with time. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wouldn't say study it. Hopefully in a couple months time I can say you guys study it. But yeah, it was all right. It was good. I'm grateful. I'm happy. More happy than I first when I actually came off. When I came off, I was just like headbutting walls. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I was just dead. But obviously it's a learning curve, innit? So gotta treat life like that. You know, just take the risk. Everything's already written. It's already yours. And when I say it's already yours, I actually mean it. Like it's already yours. It's already out there. It's already a reality. All you have to do is just step up to the reality, step up to the your higher self, and actually become that. So that's all it takes. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next week.